Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Stam gets across to intercept that. Now it's Batistuta. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Not the most accurate pass. Taken back almost at once.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer looking to pass their way up the pitch. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And it shapes to shoot! Goal, France! And we have liftoff!
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that has been cut short. Odo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Ibrahimovic. Lampard! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Ronaldinho. Chooses to go cross-field. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now that's well seen too. Neymar. And he's picked it up out wide. Davids. Takes a shot.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's got away. And they've been given a corner. Brazil with the corner. They're first. And this is Bale. Ibrahimovic. Stam. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Davids. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Opts for safety. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Strokes it back. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. No way through, so back it comes. Rijkaard. To Ibrahimovic. Distributed tidily. Oh, what a ball! And a shot! And no mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Attention, changement.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
No, that's been intercepted. Davids. Now it's Neymar. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, well played, well played.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Pass is short and sharp. Davids.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Stam with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Lampard. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Neymar. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he hit that sweetly. France are looking to play on the count. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Header comes in! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Costa Curta. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Tries to pass it through. Odo. Vermaelen. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Chance, surely! Ah, he's given it away. Has another go! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
France, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lampard gets flagged offside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Costa Curta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Ronaldinho.
Brazil are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Cruyff. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Odo. And the return pass. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. And he's well positioned here. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. So we're ready to go. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Brazil may be down, but not out just yet. It's out for a goal kick. Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. There's the diving header! And that's in! And what a climax we have here! Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Neymar.
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Le numéro
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 18.
Cruyff.
Van Nistelrooy.
And he's intervened well there.
Hazard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found a way through. Impressive jump. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Can he latch on to this? Stam calmly anticipates, and it's been given away. Rijkaard. Cruyff. Otto. Puskás finds himself on. He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. We thought they were done, but never say never. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer... And we're done. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Programme caritatif des stades.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.